In this video, I am going to show you one of the many sources of protein. Okay, what we're going to talk about today is seitan. Yes, it is my most favorite vegetarian meat substitutes of all time for many reasons. Now, what is seitan? Basically, all it is vital wheat gluten. And the best part about this is that it is high in protein, low in carb. And right now, where we have just changed my plan, where we're going in that carb cycle of high and low, on those low days, you crave carbohydrates. All you want when you know that you can't have something is the thing that you cannot have. So in this case, I always feel like I want something that has like a bread-like substance. And thank God that I found this recipe. I actually found this. I'm gonna give a shout out to Natalie Matthews. If you guys have ever heard of her, Fit Vegan Chef, she is amazing and she makes it a little bit different. I actually just take my Red Bob's recipe and I just make it pretty basic, very simple, but it turned me on to even knowing what this was. And I'm so happy that I found it because now it feels like I'm cheating and eating bread, but I am not. All right, let me tell you a little bit about the macros of this particular thing. So I'm gonna grab it. This is my red milk. Sorry, I said that wrong. Bob's Red Mill. Oh my God, I said that wrong this whole entire time. That is absolutely awful. All right, Red Bob Mill. This brand, it literally is the staple of my entire diet. I use their oats. I use their vital wheat gluten. I use their TVP because they have such great natural options. And if you look on the very back, guys, this is so important. And we'll do another video about this, but ingredients. There is one ingredient. I don't know if you guys can see that. Vital wheat gluten. That is it. That's it. That's the only one thing that's in here. So we're going to mix this in with some seasonings. We're going to bake it and I'm going to show you exactly what's going to happen. But back to those macros, right? So for 1/4 cup, and when you measure, you want to measure it in the bowl first because when you go to cook it, it expands, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to make a batter. We're going to divide it up evenly, and then that way we know exactly how many grams per serving we're having, but we know how much initially we're putting in. I'll get to that once we get to that part, okay? But getting back to it, 1 gram of fat, 6 grams of carbohydrates, and the best part about this whole entire thing is 21 grams of protein. 21 grams per 1/4 cup. This little teeny guy is gonna have a pack full of protein. I don't even know what a pack full of protein is, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it right into our bodies. So stay tuned for the next part of this clip because we're gonna show you exactly how to do this. It takes about maybe 10 minutes to prep, which is the very best part about it all. And then you can enjoy this bread-like substance in many different fashions. All right, guys, I hope this helps you on your plant-based diet, vegetarian, vegan, whichever route you're going, or just plant-based in general. This is gonna help you. It's gonna help you on your macros tremendously. And it's super tasty. All right, guys, let's go to the next steps. Okay guys, we're gonna grab our vital wheat gluten and we're gonna use a 1/4 cup. We're gonna be doing a total of 2 cups, which makes this recipe 4 servings. Next, we're gonna grab our adobo seasoning. I love using this. Just sprinkle a fair amount on it because we want it to get mixed in the batter. Next, I'm gonna use chipotle just to give it just a little bit of a spice. And liquid amino acids. This is gonna make it so that it has a little bit of moisture within the dough. Add just a little bit of water and we're gonna mix it until it becomes a dough-like substance. Now I like to keep on adding water in versus doing a specific measurement because then I'm able to control the consistency of the dough. So I'm just gonna keep on moving it around If you're doing this at home, use a bigger bowl. I'm only using a clear bowl to be able to show you guys. Once you get it to a dough-like substance, you're gonna start to maneuver it as if it were like a dough, a bread, a Play-Doh, if you will, and really get all that extra excess from the bowl onto the dough. You can start to knead it, making sure that all those ingredients are mixed in. The worst thing is to get a big puff of powder right in the middle, so we wanna make sure that we knead that. Next, we're gonna move to the scale. So we wanna find out what the total weight of the entire dough is, and this is 360 grams. So now we're gonna divide that up by 4, coming to 90 grams per serving. So we're just gonna mix them up into little balls. They're easier to cook that way. We're gonna put them on the scale, making sure that each one is exactly 90 grams. Then we're gonna put them on a pan. I usually just throw tin foil. I roll them up so they're nice and round or round-ish. Sprinkle a little seasoning on top because it gives a little bit of extra flavor. And we're gonna pop them in the oven. We're gonna put these in the oven for about 350 degrees, and we're gonna let them bake for about 10 minutes. Once we let them bake, we're gonna take them out of the oven and we're gonna cut them. Now, let me say these are hot, guys. Oh my gosh, so be careful. Let them cool first. This is me figuring out, trying to taste it, and I'm like, nope, too hot. So don't do that, but it does come out so nice. These are so yummy. So just cut them however you want. I'm slicing these. You can also cut them in cubes as well. Once you get them all cut up and they're already measured, you just add them to your favorite dish.
Tip. At the end, when I was cutting the seitan, I did it right when it came out of the oven because I wanted to show you guys so much on how to cut it.
Wait, it gets hot, like my little fingertips. Hot.
So I cut it in slices. You can cut it in cubes, make it like croutons, do whatever you guys want. Just enjoy the flavors. You don't have to use adobo. I used adobo seasoning mixed with some chipotle seasoning, and then I put a little adobo on the top of it. But use any seasonings you guys want. Be creative. Do barbecue. Do sesame. Do lemon pepper. Do whatever it is that you love and make your food taste good. Until next time, we will see you on the flip side.